Welcome to the Good Times We Share. Today we're sharing with you another very simple and easy recipe. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. So if you're a fritter lover, this one is for you. Today we are making orange and ricotta cheese fritters. So if you have some ricotta cheese and some oranges in the house, please try this. So the first step is we're going to get one large orange, and then we're just going to grate off some of that orange zest. We need that for our flavoring. So grate off as much as you possibly can, making sure not to go in too deep, because if you get to the white part, it will ruin the flavor of the fritters. So once that is done, we're then going to cut our orange into half, and we're going to squeeze out some of that orange juice, because we need about 60 ml of that orange juice. So making sure to remove all the seeds as best as you possibly can. And once this is done, we're then going to put everything in a bowl. 360 grams of flour, 110 grams of sugar, 250 grams of ricotta cheese, 1 large egg, 8 grams of baking powder, orange zest, and 60 ml of orange juice. So after that is put in a bowl, we're then going to mix it all up with a spatula. So just go in with your spatula, gently mixing it all up. And once all your wet ingredients are holding on to the flour, then you're going to go in with your hands. So remove everything from your spatula, and you're just going to knead this together with your hands. So do this until all your ingredients are well combined and are kind of holding on to each other. We form somewhat of a finer dough. Once that is done, then we are going to knead it on a flat surface. So put it on a flat surface, put some flour so that it doesn't stick to your hands as well as the surface. So we're going to knead this until it gets to a point where it's no longer sticking to our hands. That's the texture we want. So after doing that, make it into a nice round ball like so, and then you're just going to cover it up with some plastic and leave it to rest at room temperature for 30 minutes. So wrap it up well, and after 30 minutes our dough is ready to be fried. So just unwrap it, and then we are going to cut it up into small pieces to try and make it into some shapes that will fry easily. So in terms of what shapes of the fritters you would make here, it all depends on your preference. So cut them up and then start rolling them however you want. I prefer to do them I roll them up into this elongated form because I believe they cook through faster and easier, but you can do them however you like. So after I do that, then I just make them into some form of a ribbon. But if you notice, even in this video, I kind of get bored with the same shape. So I do create a number of shapes depending on how I feel and think. So after that is done, then you're going to get a nice big pan, put in some oil, some frying oil, put in a good quantity so that you can deep fry them, and start putting them in one by one. Fill your pan until you have no more space, and then you're just going to start turning them so that they don't burn. Keep turning them from one side to the other until they are golden brown. And as you can see, some of them are also losing that shape that we had created. So the shape isn't so much of a big deal, but I can guarantee you they'll taste really amazing. But of course, for aesthetics, you want them to look good. So then when taking them out, make sure to put them on some paper so that it can soak off some of that oil that they are coming out with. And whilst they're still hot, we're then going to start dipping them into some sugar. So this is just your daily sugar. You just dip them into the sugar. It gives them a really nice look, but as well as making them sweeter in case you want them to be sweeter. So if you wish them to be much sweeter than just the normal sugar we had put into the dough, this is something you can do. If you don't want them as sweet, then don't dip them into the sugar. So do this with each one of them. Be gentle, be patient, be kind. It will pay off. So after that is done, this is what they should look like. I think they look amazing. I can tell you they taste amazing. And I'm sure if you can make this for your friends, they'll also be very impressed with your fritters. So this can be something you have for breakfast, something you can pack for your kids to school. I really hope you try this recipe. Please let us know what you think. And when you open them, they have like this nice yellow color inside, which we get from the zest and the orange juice that we had used. So buon appetito a tutti. Until next time, it's bye bye.